What's up, guys? I wanted to make this short video today because I'm not allowed to stream over some bigotry at Xbox, and Xbox has a serious problem right now. Alright, the lack of communication from the enforcement team is irate. They should always be communicating with their players because people report people for the wrong stuff all the time. It happens all the time. Anytime I send an appeal, it always gets rejected. You want to know why? Because it's by a bot. Because when they text you, it literally states on the email that this is not a monitored Gmail. So it's always a bot that's looking at it again, and it just searches for keywords. It doesn't even reads your comment about the appeal. It just literally notes the little part in it that might seem bad. And all that happened, which I'll show you guys the messages on screen now, I was talking to this kid on GTA. He was a modder, and he literally admitted to cheating like 3 times. Yeah, I just told him in-game terms, this is quote-unquote what I said, I'll put it on the screen. I said, oh, so you're an old dirty bastard who just cheats on the game and just complains and uses excuses to get out of it. That's all that I said. I called him a liar, and that was it. I never said anything bad. Only thing that you could possibly get out of kill yourself is the motherfucking literal thing that you do on GTA. It's called choose the easy way out. Your character literally eats a pill, shoots himself in the head, whatever. He literally kills himself. Alright? Like, it's a literal mechanic in the game. I'm not promoting self-harm. I'm literally stating a mechanic in a game. So I don't understand why I'm being punished for stating a mechanic that's in the game. Another thing, I don't understand why I'm allowed to literally kill someone in cold blood, but I can't call them names. I can literally kill them in cold blood on game, but I can't call them a name. Where does that make sense? Where does that make sense? Please tell me where. And the lack of communication is stupid because it's only AIs that review these reviews. Because it's the same problem with YouTube and Twitch. Same problem. There's no communication. It's just an AI that goes through the text, looks at those keywords that you said, and then they automatically reject the appeal. And that's bull. You should always have a team. Xbox literally has a support team that we can call, but they're not allowed to do anything about the enforcement, and that's stupid. Because I don't see why you're allowed. I don't see why you're allowed to just report people wrongfully, be cheating on a game, and then you guys literally look past all of that, and you just look at a game term, and I get banned for a game term. I'm using game terms. Old dirty bastard is literally a game term for a way of playing dirty in GTA. You can ask the entire Rockstar community. I guarantee you tell you old dirty bastard is literally a game term. It's also a game term for Kano and Mortal Kombat 11. So I don't see why this is a thing, because literally that's a game term. I'm not literally telling him he's a dirty bastard. That's literally a game term saying you play dirty. It's playing dirty, playing with cheats, mods, etc. Anything that's unfair, like. And I don't see why we should be punished when there's cheaters that will report us wrongfully. I don't understand that. I really don't. It don't make sense. I literally can't even stream today because of it. I don't see why my streams and game uploads should be blocked. I can understand the chats and the party chats, but then again, I really don't. Because we could say whatever we wanted on GTA Online. Like, literally all you have to do is put a few dots in a space and you can tell them, fuck you, quote unquote. There's no way to stop it for GTA. You can literally say whatever you want. But as soon as I text that on Xbox, they would automatically deem that as not okay. I don't understand that. So I'm allowed to say it in game chat, but I'm not allowed to say it in text message. Where does that make sense? Where does that make sense? And if I did say it in game chat, there would be absolutely no proof of me saying it, so his object would get appealed. Or his his suspension for me would get appealed. That would not work. So I don't understand the lack of communication at Xbox, because this makes no sense. Because if you would just communicate with us, you could understand, like, oh, hey, this guy wasn't actually in the wrong, this guy's literally cheating, yet we're punishing this guy for what? For what? It don't make sense. I don't understand why you guys do that. It makes no sense. You would make your community 10 times happier by just communicating. Xbox, you're doing the same thing as YouTube, and giant YouTube creators like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Corey, they're all literally like sniping at YouTube at this point just to get this resolved, because communication is such a key point in a business that I don't see why your enforcement out of all the support teams wouldn't have a contact. All we can do is subject to an appeal, and those never succeed because you only have bots look at appeals, and it's not going to change anything if you have the same bots looking at this, because they're looking at keywords. They're not looking at the entirety of the conversation, so it makes no sense on why you would do that. And I can honestly prove that because I'll put the messages on the screen now. Here you go. As you can see, it says right there, this Gmail is not monitored. Please don't reply to it because you will not get a reply. So I don't understand why there's not real communication or real humans actually looking at this. If you subject something to an appeal, it should automatically be looked at by a real human. And they should not only look at your message, they should look at the entirety of the conversation. Because I can guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, the other person is saying the same thing. I don't understand why one person is always punished, or if both people are punished, I don't see why you don't just block those people from talking to each other. It's not hard. Like, I don't understand why you gotta punish him from the rest of his friends that guarantee he just wants to go play GTA or whatever the heck he wants to do. But I don't see why you can't just block him from that one conversation. Just never let those two talk again. There you go. Never have a problem again. Or just communicate with your community and be like, hey, so we got a submission that you said something wrong. We'd like to hear your side of it. That would be amazing. We would actually be able to have some communication. Maybe actually get some problem solved. Maybe actually see some key points in there. But no, instead you guys would resolve with AI bots, which makes no sense because AIs, they only look for, like I've said 80 times in this video, key points. That's all they look for, is key points. That's it. And that's not good. That's not a good algorithm, okay? I understand why it's there, because you don't want people promoting self-harm and all of that all the time. I can understand that. But when you're... I'm sorry, I tell myself I want to get super angry in this video, but I'm starting to get a little angry. But I don't see why that's a thing, okay? The point of this video is there should be more communication in Twitch, YouTube, and Xbox community, because it's happening the same thing with YouTube. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense on why you guys can't do this simple form of communication. It's not like you don't have the people. You have a whole technical support team that could help you guys. Literally a whole support team that would be willing to help you. So I don't see why you don't allow them to help. Literally, they're already on calls unless your entire enforcement algorithm is AIs. And that's the point I'm making this video, because if that's the case, that needs to change. That is not good. That is not good for your business, and nor is that professional. You're pissing a whole lot of people off, and that's not what you want to do to your community, right? So, point is, if you're watching this video, repost this to Xbox, all their Twitters, and yeah, let's make this trend. Let's get this #1 trending, because this is really irate. and this is really stupid, and this should not be a thing, and there should be communication in all platforms, especially when you're a creator and you do it for money. There should always be a form of communication. It's so simple. It's such a simple task, and I don't see why you guys avoid it. So that's my 2 cents. Share this to everybody. Make sure this gets out. Go to xboxsupport.com. Make sure you spam their feed with this video, whatever. Just spam their feed. Lack of communication. Hashtag lack of communication. Love you guys. Y'all have a good one. Peace.